19 in HD with Heather Armstrong, Scott Hackworth, Chief Meteorologist Dan Breeden, and Sports Director Scott Imrich. This is News 19 at 6.
The dreaded Asian carp has made its way to Winona.
It's been in the southern parts of the Mississippi River for 4 years, but it's made its way here now.
News 19's Steffani Nolte tells you why this discovery is such bad news.
Swimming below the peaceful waters of the Mississippi River is an invasive species threatening our native fish. Fishermen Marion and Jerry are headed out to try to catch their dinner, sand pike and walleye.
Fishing isn't what it used to be, and to add that extra thing in there is, you know, it just gets to be a bummer and makes things harder for than normal.
Fishermen in Winona caught a silver carp and a big-headed carp in the Mississippi River last week.
Well, I think it's kind of devastating for the river, and I know that they're trying to do something to find, to get rid of them and everything, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Pam Thiel from the CROSSE Fish and Wildlife Conservation Office says whenever an invasive species comes to the area, it's always a problem because they compete with our native fish for food.
Bighead and Silver Carp eat between 5 and 20% of their body weight each day. So if you converted that to a person that would be 150 pounds, say, that would be the equivalent of maybe 120 quarter-pounders.
Both silver and big-headed carp eat algae like our native buffalo fish, putting them in jeopardy. There are a few northern pike that can eat Asian carp, and of course, the carp are edible to humans. Jerry and Marion said if they caught one, they would consider eating the fish. They thought it would probably taste best smoked. In La Crosse, Steffani Nolte, WXOW News 19.
Now, the DNR asked that if you happen to catch an Asian carp, that you bring it into the DNR or at least take plenty of pictures of it so they can identify it.
Now, carp are a big source of protein and they actually can be eaten. There's a gourmet chef in Chicago who serves it to his customers and he calls it silver fin to make it sound more appetizing. Yeah.